Do you believe in miracles? A survey conducted by Baylor, known as the General Social Survey, in it they asked people back in 2018 if they believed in religious miracles. 24% said that they most likely believed in religious miracles, while 52% said they definitely did believe. I take that as a good thing. The crossing of the River Jordan is nothing short of a miracle. The river is flooded. It's 30 meters wide and 2.5 meters deep. The best swimmer in the world cannot safely swim from one side to the other. And God has literally given Israel their marching orders: cross the Jordan River. Now, please don't miss what God does in this story. He tells Joshua to order the priests to get the ark ready. Behind them were to stand 12 men who would represent the 12 tribes of Israel, and behind them, the rest of Israel. Then God orders the priests to step into the water. Only after they step into the river will God stop the flow of the water. Now, there are several things in this story that stand out for me personally. First, the priests had to step into the water. This is very different from Elijah and Elisha, who had to first smack the water with their jackets. Not today. Today, the children of Israel need to do something they refused to do 40 years ago. They needed to step out in faith. And this brings me back to something we talked about in our first week's lesson. When God tells you that he's going to do something, it's already a done deal. If God says that there will be money in the bank, you can act like there's money in the bank. If God says that he's going to heal you, you can plan and act like you're already healed. If God says that he's going to stop the flow of the River Jordan, then you can start walking as if the river has already been stopped. Faith is about acting like God has already done what he said he will do. Now, I can't prove this, but I can't help but wonder if God chose 12 men from the tribes of Israel to make a point. You might remember that the first time they came to the borders of the Promised Land, 12 men went in to spy out the land. When they returned, 10 of them basically said, "We're not going back." This time, 12 men are chosen, and they are to be the first to cross over. Can you imagine the scene? The priests lift up the ark, and no sooner are their feet planted in the waters of the Jordan River than the waters stop flowing. As they look upstream, there is an invisible wall holding back the waters. Waters that will not move until everyone has safely crossed over. Friend, do you believe in miracles? I know I do. But more than that, I believe in the God behind the miracles because he's the one that I ultimately put my faith in.